In this video, I want to talk about the silver against the Hong Kong dollar. I actually had a trade idea to go into this trade on the 27th of August, as shown here. Yes, 27th of August. Once again, it is the 31st of August now, so this video is a little bit late, but I would still like to record what I was thinking at the time. Now, I got this trade idea just from a daily review of my positions. The silver against the Hong Kong dollar was looking quite good actually, so that's kind of drew me to um, looking at the silver against the Hong Kong dollar position because of the fact that um, it would be more difficult to leg in and out of the gold against the Hong Kong dollar position, and just due to the risk I was taking, I felt like I'd rather do that with the silver against the Hong Kong dollar. Time frame of this trade was to be 1 year, and system wise, it looked like there was potential for a trend to develop as it was acting quite strongly compared to gold, uh, given the lack of a sell-off candle and breaking to higher highs. So if we look at what gold was looking like uh, against the Hong Kong dollar at the time, um, it was looking like that. So right there, that looked like it was a profit-taking candle. Um, that's something that didn't actually show up on the silver against the Hong Kong dollar position. So if I go back to the 27th of August, yeah, there was no profit-taking candlestick. Um, and also the fact that this trade was breaking to higher highs. Correlation, it would have increased my silver exposure and also my short Hong Kong dollar exposure. The technicals, once again, was quite strong price action compared to the gold against the Hong Kong dollar. Is breaking to new highs, and it actually gapped higher at the time. Intermarket wise, it was stronger price action in this trade than the gold against the Hong Kong dollar, and the Hong Kong dollar was seeming to be weak against other currencies. Also, the market seemed to be in a risk-off environment. Sentiment, people were alert and bearish at the time. At least that is how I felt about what people were thinking in the markets. Now, I was thinking there was going to be a 20% chance this would go up to 160, a 10% chance it would go to 150, 30% chance that it would go nowhere, 20% chance that it would go to 120, and a 20% chance it would go to 125. Now, if the price had moved up, I would wanted to have legged into the trade. If it had moved down, leg out. As per usual, my psychology was a little bit rushed because I actually had to leave the house around that time. But I generally felt good about the trade in that it is seemingly better than going long the gold against the Hong Kong dollar. Now, I actually decided not to go into this trade because as I was writing up my um, trade journal, the price actually shot up. I was actually looking at it way back when it was around 139. It proceeded to literally shoot up within minutes. Let's see if I can go back to that time on this chart. Yep, right there. It just shot up like crazy. Even if we go back to a minute chart, you can really see how quickly this had happened back on the 27th of August. Okay, let's just get to that point. Yep, there we go. Um, oh, gone the wrong way. So, what I was actually looking at was if I can actually just get this showing. Yep, right there. It had just absolutely shot up. This is a 1 minute chart, mind you. I was starting to look at it around, um, around, oh, around, let's just say around this price. And within literally minutes, within half an hour, it had just shot up like crazy. And due to the strength of this particular the movement, I felt like I'd just missed the trade already, so decided to not go into it. Could have got in at around 141. It's now at 140, nearly 144. So this is something that I'll have to look into again at some stage and decide whether or not I should be buying into such strength like that, or just missing out on it like I did. Um, it's just something I'm really going to have to study and watch film about. But that is essentially the trade there. Thank you for listening.